So these are really straightforward. They just run on the main steam line, like everything else in the university. And steam is produced down in the tunnels and then comes up through here. So for turning it on, it's labeled here on the valve. And this one just turns down. And you can see it goes with the arrow there for on. Sure. And that, you can hear the steam actually going through the pipes and into the kettle. And then this just is a manual crank for raising and lowering it, for draining. One safety issue on the steam kettles, rather than heating from the bottom. Yeah, it is on right now. So it'll start to heat up here soon. Rather than the heat source just being from the bottom, you have to be careful of the sides being hot and bumping into it or something like that, because that's always going to be hotter than you would think. And that is because the double steel here basically keeps all the water and the steam inside the kettle here, so it's got heat all the way up to the middle of the pan, or up to the middle of the.
That's what we like.
Top there. And then this is a drain spigot here that just releases with this knob there. It spins out, and then that's completely open. It doesn't have a filter or anything like that in it, so
it's just gonna come out.
Particles and stuff like that are gonna come out. You can put a screen or like either a sieve or a chinois or some sort of strainer over the top of that.
Does it come with it? Does it have a little stopper?
This one doesn't. No, it doesn't have anything in there like that.
Or either that, or have to catch it down here.
That's right. Or if it was just liquid, then you could drain it right into your pan right there.
How often do you use the spigot versus the spout up here between the two? That's probably the more practical way to do it.
Yeah, that works better for straight liquid.
Yeah.
This is better for when it's
creamy
thicker
and
or
thick
or anything chunky that you don't want to separate the liquid from the chunks. Then you just drain it all out together.
Okay. And you can get hot water from the main line over.
And then this is also a sprayer for cleaning it right here. The easiest way to do that is just fill it up, scrub it out, and then drain it from here when you're cleaning it.
Do you use any detergent, anything to clean it? And where is that at?
The detergents, they have one station over here, which is the bakery sink, and that can be used.
So where is the detergent?
They have it actually in the sink.
Inside the sink.
They've got, always have a bottle of detergent, the scrubbers, and then bleach there for sanitizing afterwards.
Okay.
And it's our, once we're done with it, we clean it up, so the next person can come in and use it.
Yeah.
And then just have it down position for drying and okay.
And they've got the shields up here too. But also sheet pan works really well just to keep the splatter from going onto the floor and to keep the water basically going back and then down into the drain. Also to keep the trough here clean, they like you to use a strainer or something if you have solids when you're washing it out. And so that way you're basically straining out all the solids and just the liquid are going down into the drain. And that just keeps this trough cleaner. They clean the trough, that's basically the dishwasher's responsibility.
Okay.
So you wouldn't have to worry about that or the floor around the...
Unless you make a giant mess.
Yeah.
That's not fair to dishwasher.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to clean up if you get it really bad.
Okay. Now the strainer and the equipment that we use, we just clean up, go wash them afterward because it's our responsibility.
Yeah, you could use their equipment out here and stuff, but and some of that would just basically be taking it back to the dish area, and then they can wash that with like a strainer or
so I mean,
pans or anything like that.
I mean, we'll be out of here by 8:30 or 9, as you know, planned, and then that stuff needs to be cleaned before we leave.
Or
Or
sitting there
if it can be dishwashing, then we could just bring it to the dishwasher
Okay.
and leave it
Which is
there.
upstairs. Or
No, anything that can
Down
be used
here.
from down here would go to the dish area down here.
down here. And we can just leave it there. No one's going to get pissed at us because we didn't wash it.
No.
Okay.
Because that's, yeah.
Okay.
Basically common dish area, you use the bakery, the catering dishes and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's no problem. One other thing on here, all the steam kettles also have a release valve, and this is to clear the line of any excess water. So basically it'll build up water in there, and you just want the steam going through, so you drain out any water. And now you can see how it's
That's
just
a lot of water.
and how it's just steam coming out now,
Okay.
or mainly steam. Yeah.
Mainly steam.
And so then that just helps once in a while to bleed the lines.
Okay,
And if it
so
wasn't getting hot right away, that would be one of the problems.
So
But
we
it
need
doesn't
to-
have to happen every time.
Right.
It's just one thing to check.
we need to release it. Okay.
How often?
Probably like every 2 or 3 times that the kettle's used. But it's always a good idea just to check it and make sure that it's
Yeah.
running
The
hot.
idea is the steam will accumulate water inside the pipe.
Okay,
So that will release the water.
I see.
We want to steam in there only.
Okay,
But
so we have to
steam-
release the water. Right now it's a lot of water, so we have to release that. We can-
Well, it's not a lot because the steam itself is evaporated water.
Okay,
Okay. We want it in evaporated state, not in liquid state.
okay.
But sometime it will
Pretty hot now,
turn
so
back
it-
to liquid inside the pipe.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel it nice and warm now.
Yeah. So the water coming out of the line there is hot or cold?
This one,
Yeah.
you can turn it to hot or cold. It's got
Hot or okay. Either way.
faucets on this side. And basically, this will turn on the faucet itself, or you can shut this off and just use the sprayer.
Yeah.
So that's how you
So
control
this is
the
how you
two.
turn it on. So
Yeah.
that is, what is that right there then?
So this controls your water pressure, and then this controls whether it goes out here, or if this is off, then it's coming out the sprayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sprayer and the spigot will work at the same time, but then you're
With
sharing
pressure.
water pressure, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when we wash, is there a certain brush or anything that we can use to help?
There's the stainless
Okay.
steel scrubbers over here that work
Got
the
it.
best.
Okay.
And then they also have that we have upstairs. These work
Paddle.
really well for stirring thick solids. And then they've got a couple, 2 or 3 different whisks
Okay.
down there too.
Sure.
And that's for liquid and stuff like that.
Good.
This one probably hasn't been run for quite a while.
See, you can tell when only steam and not water comes
Okay.
out.
Now it's got quite a bit of water coming out.
Yeah, it does have water coming out. So water will cut down the heat efficiency.
Okay.
So you want to get water out as much as possible. Okay. And you can tell when it's only steam coming out. If it's not water.
Should be starting to dry out.
Yeah.
Now you can see how more steam is coming out.
Yeah. More steam and less
That's what
water.
we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want more steam and less water.
Okay,
And
so
it-
that's when you stop right there?
Yeah, well,
Or you
it
could
could
go
even be
more.
drained a little bit farther.
I
Yeah.
But
see. Okay.
it's creating enough steam to where now it's going to dry up that water.
Yeah.
So now if I waited another 10 minutes or so, then there's probably just going to be steam coming out of it. And
Okay.
the reason for there being so much water built up in there is just it hasn't been used for so long. The
Right.
condensation and
Right.
water sitting in the pipes actually.
Okay. Does it actually, the brown spots like that?
From the water?
That's
It's like a minute
a
buildup?
combination of hard water and rust there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And some of that's just discoloration to the stainless steel from the bolts and things that are not stainless steel.
Yeah.
And here rusting out
I
basically.
see.
So what about the other side? Is it the same thing on the other side too?
Not as bad. They have also